Hello fellow warrior members, George Feelgood here, aka Rainmaker with a 3 in the Warrior Forum. Thank you for visiting my video review of Anthony Larocca's Webinar Wealth Tsunami, released June 26, 2012. As a fellow Warrior Forum member, I realize just how valuable your time is, so I'll do my utmost best to provide you with salient features of the Webinar Wealth Tsunami without patronizing you with fluff. Before you purchase this WSO, however, I think it's fitting to know who Anthony Larocca is and why this WSO is pertinent to the future viability of your product promotion. So, who is the man, Anthony Larocca? Take it away, Anthony.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. If you don't know me really quickly, I started internet marketing back in 1999. And I've been doing this a long time and joined the Warrior Forum April 2009, so just over 2 years ago now. I've been on the Warrior Forum. I happily celebrated that anniversary a couple months back. In that time period of being on the Warrior Forum, this will be my 10th WSO launch.
Thank you, Anthony, for that brief background introduction. Why webinars, I hear you ask? Well, let me ask you this question. What is the value of a new customer in your business? Just how much are you willing to pay, or have you been paying to acquire just one valuable customer? Whatever your answer, you may have been missing out on the latest method of not only acquiring clients exponentially, but profiting off those customers within the shortest amount of time. Word on the street, you can use webinars to promote just about any product, regardless of the niche you might be in. Yeah, that's right. Now, running very profitable webinars has been a very closely guarded secret of elite internet marketers for a while now, with no one willing to break the silence to reveal just how profitable these webinars really work. Until now. I honestly believe Anthony's Webinar Wealth Tsunami will make a huge difference in your bottom line, especially if you have products or are thinking of creating a product, then promoting that product via the webinar platform. So, what's so unique about Webinar Wealth Tsunami? If you'd like to take your webinar presentations to the next level, then Webinar Wealth Tsunami is a match made in heaven for you.
Glory, hallelujah.
Anthony is the go-to authority on webinars, no doubt about that. With more than 100 hours accumulated hosting, guest hosting, as well as watching a countless number of webinars, Anthony has studied and perfected the psychology behind webinars, thereby releasing this blueprint that will take you by the hand and show you the exact steps you need to take to make your webinars very profitable. Anthony's secret sauce means that each webinar he hosts realizes a return of between 300 and 1,000% ROI. Absolutely insane figures.
Houston, we have a problem.
Having had the privilege of a backdoor access to Webinar Wealth Tsunami, I was blown away by some ninja tricks Anthony uses to engage his attendees. By engaging, I mean making the attendees communicate with him in real time, using social media where you can measure the responsiveness of his list. Obviously, if your list is responsive, chances are you will sell more products and make the webinar that much more successful. Secondly, Anthony seems to have found the formula to persuading his attendees to purchase the product he's promoting long before the webinar is over. Not many stories about webinar attendees logging into a webinar, purchasing the product before the webinar is over, then logging off to do other stuff exist. And this is really an amazing achievement, I must say. Well done, Anthony.
Yeah, boy!
So, who is the Webinar Wealth Tsunami for? 1. Marketers who have a money-making idea, product or service offering, and desperate to make some sales. 2. Offline marketers who know the potential of running webinars, but just haven't made time to explore them. 3. Offliners who have never really considered webinars as a potential major revenue source. for virtually anyone interested in creating buzz for their products and or services, such as realtors, offliners promoting mobile sites, directories, and the list goes on and on. So why should you purchase Webinar Wealth Tsunami from my link? For starters, I'll hand deliver to you the best complementing training program to Webinar Wealth Tsunami. Whilst Anthony's Webinar Wealth Tsunami is the holy grail on making webinars insanely profitable, my bonus will take you back to the beginning and show you through 16 visually stunning videos everything you need to know about webinars and how to start one. The bonus will cover topics such as how to start a webinar, what types of webinars sell like gangbusters, as well as an overview of tools to create presentations for webinars, and much, much more. I'm pretty confident that once you get your hands on this bonus, everything Anthony Larocca teaches you in the Webinar Wealth Tsunami will turn on so many aha moments you'll probably lose sleep a couple of nights as your mind races with the limitless possibilities of what you can promote. So what are you waiting for? Get to it! Click on the link in the description below and get your copy of the Webinar Wealth Tsunami from Anthony Larocca, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for your time.
That's all, folks.